Hi everyone, it's Adriana back here again, and today I'm going to talk about blending brushes from Couture Creations. These blending brushes are so great for all your blending of all your ink colors on all your cardstock. I'm going to talk to you more about the packet of the blending brushes kit, which includes 10 beautiful brushes in different shapes and in different sizes, and also includes the beautiful stand to put on your crafting table or in your craft room. So opening up the box, it contains your 10 beautiful brushes all individually wrapped, and the actual brush is such a soft brush. The blending on these brushes come out so superb. Each one has a unique handle and it's bendable, and it's great for all your blending solutions. There are different sizes. There's ones here for really intricate blending and ones for really larger area size as well. This one here is the larger of the two of all the 10. This is the largest and this is the smallest out of all of the brushes. Included in your box is the stand, which comes in 4 pieces in a flat pack. You have to manually put this all together, and I'm going to show you how to put this all together. So first of all, because this is plastic, it's Perspex plastic, it is black, you can't put it together until you have taken off the actual adhesive paper that's on there. This is to protect the Perspex when the actual cutting, the machines are cutting out these templates. So basically you get in there with your fingers, with your nails, or you can use a tool like a pick tool just to take away that adhesive that is on top of each side of this stand. So once you gently pull away one, you just go gently around. You can pull that in all in one piece. So I've just done all the 4 pieces. I didn't want to show you that because it's a bit boring, and I'll just show you that the whole 4 pieces here. You have the base, the top, and the middle piece, which fits in beautifully together. This is the part that goes in the center. Now, if it doesn't fit the first way, turn it around and place it in again into that cross section, and that should be stable for you. Then you'd place the top part on top, and there's your stand. The outlets for the little brushes to fit in there match up perfectly with the little cutouts on the bottom of the stand that holds the actual brushes together. So there it is, a beautiful little stand that you can put on your desk. Looks lovely on your craft room, on your mantle piece, or anywhere where you store your brushes. As I said, these brushes are so soft and the blending on these is so great. So now I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I've created using these brushes and how to use them on your projects. For my card, I used this brush here, which is a really nice medium-sized brush, and I'm going to use that over my cards to create a background. So this background here that I've used on my card here that I created, I use this brush to create a beautiful background with this cut and create die. Now normally these cut and create dies you actually foil, and they will cut and foil and emboss in one transaction. What I'm trying to show you now is you can actually use it as a die. So I've cut this die 4 times on a piece of cardstock. No foiling, just cutting it out with your normal die cutting machine. And as you can see how beautifully the offcuts have been embossed, I'll use those for another project. I won't throw those away. But I wanted to show you can use these dies to create a great stencil. So I've now actually created my own stencil using this beautiful Fern die. Now using the card Deco olive green pigment ink, I'm just going to slightly gently rub that ink over my brush and just blend it over the stencil or the cutout negative part of that cardstock where I cut my die cut. So you can create lots of unique stencils using your dies, and the best part about this one here, it's unique. And then I'm going to just blend that through on my second leaf, and then I'm going to just turn it around and do it the other way and just do another leaf there on top of each other. So it doesn't really matter. It's sort of like a random pick. You're not doing a one leaf, you're doing layers on top of layers. And with these brushes you can add more ink or less ink according to how you want the effect to happen. So that's how I created my background, using the negative piece of cutting out my cut and create die and creating a unique stencil for my background of my card. And as you can see, it blends in beautifully, and depending on how much ink you want to apply to your cardstock, you put more force into your blending. See how beautiful shimmery it is? And that's how I created my background of my cards. Pretty easy and pretty unique with these blending brushes. And this is another card that I've done the same thing to on the back of the background. Now, cleaning these brushes, people say, oh, I can't use that on any other color now, I have to only use it on green. You can, but this is the best way I've found to clean them. You just get a paper towel and you just run it through like this, rubbing, gently rubbing, and it will take away all that ink that's on there. When I do some more rubbing on a nice clean piece of paper towel, it's all gone. So it's up to you whether you want to keep some of these brushes for certain colors, but I find that you can just clean them very nicely with the paper towel. So that's how I use them. The other blending tool is this beautiful Deluxe blending tool. Now this is only one brush in this beautiful casing. It's a nice little love heart, which I love. You just slip it out. It's got beautiful brush, so soft, and it's in the shape of a heart. And this is great for larger pieces of blending that you want to achieve. So this will still work with this template that I've used here. You just use it, doesn't matter if it's a small ink pad or a large ink pad. I tend to have two of these. I keep one for the colors that I use a lot. So I use a lot of green and I use a lot of sepia or brown. So I have two of these, one for each color. So you can beautifully use that on over a stencil, and it is also a great tool for blending around the edges. You don't see any blending marks. It just beautifully blends in on all the edges. So I love this tool as well. So this comes individually. There's no set of these. And again, to clean it, you just rub it on your paper towel, and then it's taken away all the green that I used. And then if you use it again on the white, nice clean white paper towel, it's all gone, nice and clean. So that's another blending tool that's available from Couture Creations. So I hope you like this video and hope you have learnt something about these blending tools. There's more ideas and more inspiration on the Couture Creations blog. I have a YouTube channel here. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe to the button below. You get more tips and techniques with lots of Couture Creation products. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around soon. Bye.